this problem, we want to find the absolute extreme of the function on the closed interval. So we've got f of x is equal to x to the fourth minus 18x squared between -5 and 2. Well, first thing we're going to do is find our derivative. Now both of these are x to a power, so take our power, put it out in front, and lower your power by 1. Minus 18 times, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1. So that gives us 4x to the third minus 18 times 2 is 36x. Now we want to set that equal to 0 and find our critical values. Now first thing I notice is there's a GCF. They both have a 4 and an x in common, so I can factor out a 4x. That 4 is gone, one of these x's is gone, so it leaves us x squared minus 36 divided by 4 is 9, and that x is gone, equals 0. Well, next method is dots, difference two squares, two terms of minusing it. The x squared minus 9 factors as x plus 3 times x minus 3. Zero factor property. If you get 0 on one side and you factor the other side, you want to set each factor equal to 0. So I'll set 4x equal to 0. I'll set x plus 3 equals 0. And x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. Now in this one, we're going to divide both sides by 4. 0 divided by 4 is 0. This one will take the 3 over to the right side and becomes a -3. And this one will take the -3 over and becomes a +3. Now we only want to keep our critical values that's in our range of values up here. We're looking in the interval from -5 to 2. Well, 0 is in that range, so we'll keep that one. -3, that's in that range of values, so we'll keep that one. But +3. +3 is greater than 2, so it's not between -5 and 2. So we'll cross that one off. Now we want to plug in our endpoints. So we're going to plug in -5. We're going to plug in 2. And we're going to plug in the critical values we just found, which was 0 and -3. Now when I say plug them in, we want to plug them back into our original function. So we want to plug them back in up here. And I'm going to use a calculator to do this. I'll be lazy. So I'm going to press my y equals, press clear. I got x to the fourth, so I do x caret 4. Remember, if you're on a new or TID4, you have to press your right arrow key to get it out of exponent mode. Minus 18x squared. Now you have to make sure you're set up right for your table. So you go into table setup, do second window, and see where it says independent. You want that to say ask. If it doesn't already say ask, down arrow that line, right arrow, put your flashing cursor on the ask, and press enter one time. Now we're going to go into table, so we're going to do second graph. I press delete to clean out those old numbers I have. You may not have any. And we're going to plug in -5, enter, 2, enter, 0, enter, and -3, enter. All the x values we're testing. Now -5 gave us 175. 2 gave us -56. 0 gave us 0. X equals -3 gave us y is equal to -81. Okay. Now our smallest y value, which looks like -81, that's going to be our absolute min. So we're going to have an absolute min of -3, -81. Now our largest y value, which appears to be 175, is going to be our absolute max. So we're going to have an absolute max of -575. And those would be our answers.